So actually, I got to know Amma from my neighbor, who is Sister Lata. Okay, that is how we first came in connection with Amma. So the first section was actually my daughter was having some kind of growth in her in the chest area. Okay, so we were supposed to go for an operation for that, and we were not sure whether we should go on for the operation. So we actually through Sister Lata we went and met Amma. So but Amma said it was not dangerous, so she said fine, you can go for the operation because it's just to remove that, it was just like a growth. Okay, and then at the same time we did healing for ourselves, for me and my husband. And after that we started meeting Amma frequently, for because I'm actually a very emotional person, so I have trouble to cope up with changes in my life, and then I get trouble with people around me, usually because I worry a lot. About others, about my family. So that actually affected me, because I used to get sore throat every 2 weeks once. I'll get sore throat. So I was also about to go through an operation. Okay, but then Amma, after meeting Amma, I realized that there is something known as aura, energy, how our character, our energy changes the things that happen in us physically and mentally. So I start adapting to that, learning new things from Amma, because we have frequent discourse with Amma during our meets. And especially because of Sister Lata, I think I became a bit more closer to Amma. We used to visit Amma more frequently, and I also was lucky because I did get an opportunity to go for the healing courses as well. But this process of me adapting to this new knowledge, okay, because earlier for me it was all about doing pujas, going to temple, doing this parigaram and so on. So I thought, is this true? Through characters things can change. Is it true because of emotional we can be sick sometimes? Okay, so all these were questions in my mind. But throughout the years, okay, I realized there was a lot of changes in me, because I was a very depressed person, and I think because of me I caused problem to the family surrounding itself, because I always break down. So in each of my breakdown, it causes discomfort in my family life. And then I start to see the things, because whatever Amma says, I start making connection to it. And then I realize, yes, probably it's all from us. Okay, it's whatever happening around me, it's not because of people around me, it's actually me. So then I started changing, I started managing my emotions, which actually didn't take me a year or two. It actually took me, I think, about 4 or 5 years to come to this stage, because now I think I am not 100% handling my emotions well, but I am doing it. I'm handling myself. I'm gathering back the pieces that I've lost in myself, because all this while I thought, the waste of this life is just a waste, because we are going through this process every time. And then after that I start to gain back my confidence, the love that I supposed to have in me, to love myself, and how all this can actually change the relationship with my husband, with my child. So there was it was a big transformation, which actually took a longer year for me, because of the knowledge, because we were from a different culture, and we were trained up differently. So when we come up with these new terms, scientifically, and then of course spiritually, we are thinking, is it really related as it seems to be? And of course it is related. Now I realize that we sometimes we have guiltiness when we don't perform something, right? Because it has been part of our life, and then we are changing it. We are realizing that probably it's not all about going to temple, doing this certain kind of rituals to fulfill certain vows that we have and so on. So then I start realizing, okay, maybe I need to change. So I change, but gradually I'm changing. but I have not completely 100% to be perfect, because to discover myself, it's like a deep sea. I'm also, I don't know, maybe myself is in a deep sea. So I'm still, yeah, I'm still trying to discover myself. But I think if I didn't meet Amma, I could actually picture my life is totally different. I wouldn't have been, I think I wouldn't even have been sitting together with my husband. Probably. We would never know, because, that kind of depression I was going through at that moment. So Amma, I mean, so many things, especially I should not forget to tell this. I was also having irregular periods. I don't get periods, like I have to take hormone pills to actually induce my periods. Okay, but after all these years, I'm very happy to say that after a lot, like many sections with Amma, this has almost 90% it has recovered. Now I start getting my periods regularly, even though it's not like 1.5 months then I'll get my period. So it's not like before. Before it was like 6 months once, and I have to induce my period. So that's one health condition which is like the evidence of Amma's healing. Okay, special moments, because as I told you, we came close through Sister Lata. So I really enjoy having talks with her, especially with a cup of tea and her favorite palappam. So we used to go out. She have came visited us at home, and we had tea party. So there are special moments where I think not everybody gets this opportunity, because Amma is someone, she's a great healer. Okay, so to get someone to come down, with lame people like us, it's like people say it's not reality sometimes, right? Like it doesn't happen, yeah. So it's a blessing that she is with us. She's actually she inspired us a lot. Whenever I have some things that I some kind of questions that come in my mind, by just talking to Amma, she doesn't know the problem. I don't actually tell her the problem, but then when we have a communication with her, it actually she has the answers for me. So usually I'll get the answers even though without literally telling her what's the problem that I'm going through. So that's why, sometimes whenever I go to her house, I will be very careful with what she speaks, because it's all messages. We cannot say, oh, the question, this is the answer for the question. But I know that's the answer for the problem that I was having, or the questions that comes up in my mind. So being with Amma itself is a memorable moment. Yeah.